Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out a new controller that I was really excited to test, the Flydigi Direwolf 4. Flydigi is a brand I've always appreciated, especially for their controller like the Apex 5 and the Vader 4 Pro, which both impressed me a lot. This time we're looking at a more affordable model priced around 39 USD dollar, and even at that price point it packs quite a few features like the 1000 pull-in rate, adjustable tension sticks, vibration adjustable triggers, hybrid 8-way D-pad, and compatibility with Windows, Android, iOS, and Nintendo Switch. On paper it looks like a premium controller, but does it actually live up to that promise? Let's find out. Inside of the box, you will find the controller itself, a USB-C cable, the 2.4 GHz dongle, and the usual documentation. The charging dock, however, is sold separately, which is worth noting if you want a cleaner setup. Design-wise, the Direwolf 4 has a simple yet modern look. It borrows some of the design language from the Vader 4, but feels more compact and lightweight. The small silicone plugs covering the screw holes are a nice touch. It gives the controller a cleaner, almost pro finish. That said, the texture is a bit slippery with minimal grip, and the handles, which you will notice during longer sessions. For the build quality, honestly, for the price, it's quite solid. The joysticks are rated for 10 million cycles, and the ABXY button use quiet membrane. And everything feels well put together. No creaking, no loose triggers. It's definitely got that Flydigi quality feel. For the feature, this is where the Direwolf 4 really stand out. It supports triple connectivity mode, Bluetooth 2.4 GHz, and wired USB-C. The 1000 Hz polling rate ensure an ultra low latency, something you rarely see in this price range. The analog sticks are adjustable tension rings around their base, letting you fine-tune the resistance to your liking. A feature usually reserved for higher-end controller like the Vader 4 Pro. The triggers include also a locking mechanism that let you shorten the travel distance, ideal for switching between racing game and FPS title. There's also asymmetric vibration motor and a 6-axis gyroscope for games that support motion controller. The hybrid 8-way D-pad is another highlight. It's really precise, comfortable, and perfect for retro or 2D platformer games. On the back, you'll also find two large programmable buttons for macro or shortcut, customizable through the Flydigi Space Station 4.0. The 800 mAh battery offers okay battery life, 15 hours for me, between 15 and 20 hours, and if you opt for the charging dock, recharging is fast and seamless. Now let's test this controller and I will show you the software that you can use to customize it. So now let's do some testing. We're gonna start by the gamepad tester over there. So first of all, the joystick, they feel very smooth and they're very precise. Same thing with the buttons. The responsiveness is amazing. The D-pad is amazing, honestly. So we're gonna do a circularity test over here. So right now I'm not using the circle algorithm from Flydigi, so this is pretty much the result. We're gonna look for snapback. Not really, honestly. Looks pretty clean for the snapback. Now let's do some testing with the polling rate. We're gonna go one with this, the left stick. Let's do this. So as you can see, maximum polling rate 1000 Hz, 993 average, so that's pretty good. Also, I don't have the tools to test the input lag, but as you can see on Gamepad, you're seeing some testing right now with LG Lee, also John Punch, and the wired and the wireless are class B, so the buttons an average of 5 ms latency and the sticks 15, so that's a bit high if you compare with those latest controller release on the market with 6 ms, 5 ms, 4 ms. But again, for the price, it's still pretty good. But as you can see, you're getting a little bit more input lag with your sticks. Now let's go to the Flydigi station. So now for the software. So first of all, the one is common. This is pretty much where you're gonna change your vibration if you want to increase the intensity. And by the way, you're getting a 50% is really strong on this controller. I was a bit surprised. For the button, you just click on whatever you want to change, so you can add turbo, macro, spatial, and stuff like that. Joystick, this is where you will change your circularity algorithm if you want to use the circle one. Also, you're getting the sensitivity curve independently depending on the joystick that you want to change. Gyro, you can map some stuff in it. And the trigger, you can change the stroke settings. Over there, you have a couple of onboard config. You can fast swap, as you can see, and you can rename them. By default, they're writing in Chinese. That's a bit weird. And in these settings, make sure that you're using the 10-bit accuracy for your stick, really important. Also, I really recommend to update your Flydigi space station and also the controller. Flydigi is pushing a lot of update on their controller or even their dock, so always make sure that you have the latest one. But honestly, I really like what they did with the Space Station 4. Before, the software was kind of weak, and now it's pretty good, solid, and I don't have any issue with it. Now let's go back to the review. Now let's talk a little bit about in-game performance and my personal experience. In gameplay, the Flydigi Direwolf 4 really impressed me with its responsiveness and precision. The analog stick provide an excellent control, especially in titles like Forza Horizon 5, where micro adjustments feel incredibly smooth, and in Borderlands 4, where aiming stays steady and natural even during fast-paced combat. Also, really enjoyed the D-pad. I've used it for 2D game like Dragon Quest III Remake, offering perfect accuracy for movement and directional attacks. After several days of use, I found the controller comfortable overall, despite the lack of grip and the ultra-low latency. Whatever, if you're using wire or 2.4 GHz, really makes a difference in competitive game. Overall, it delivers a very satisfying experience in both comfort and performance. Now let's talk about pros and cons. So for the pros, excellent value for the money, adjustable stick tension, ultra fast 1000 Hz polling rate, great multi-platform compatibility, trigger locks, precise and responsive D-pad, and also you're getting a nice software for the price. For the cons, charging dock not include, lack of grip, no mechanical switches on the ABXY button, and again, this one is a question of preference. I know some people don't like that. And the battery life is decent, but not outstanding. To sum it up, the Flydigi Direwolf 4 is an excellent budget-friendly controller. It managed to deliver features usually found on much more expensive models, things like adjustable stick, trigger locks, and low latency wireless performance. I definitely recommend it to anyone looking for a versatile and responsive controller for PC, Switch, or mobile gaming without spending too much. Once again, Flydigi shows they know how to combine innovation and affordability, and the Direwolf 4 is a great example of that balance. If you want a controller that's lightweight, precise, and fast, whenever for retro title or modern shooter, this one is absolutely worth checking out. For me, it's an 8.8 on 10. I really enjoy to play with this controller. If you have any question about this controller or other controller in the market, just comment in the YouTube section. I will try to help you the best that I can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.